Hello everyone, Reverend Deanna Cox here with DKR United and the physical communities of Daysland, Killam and Roseland United Churches. I'm a little bit early with my midweek reflection. Normally I'm late. This week I'm partially because I am taking an intensive course. I am learning about spiritual entrepreneurship. And it is amazing. And it actually fits in with the worship series that we've been going through in our physical communities, where we're talking about looking at things that fill up our cup in our day-to-day life and how we might be able to practice those every day so that we keep filling up our cups. And so we've talked about using music, and last week was laughter. This week, you're going in Killam. You might be going through the next presentation. Depends on if the person who's leading is well or not. And in Daysland and Roseland, you're going to have a different topic with a guest speaker. But anyways, so we're talking about how laughter and music and things can fill up our cups and how practicing them is important. It's called spiritual discipline. And this class that I'm taking on spiritual entrepreneurship is looking into the future of how we can be church differently, or how we can be a church that is meeting the needs of our community. If you say it that way, it feels better, because I think essentially that is what we are called to do as a church, is to be here to meet the needs of the community. And so I've been reading books about listening to your inner voice by Let Your Life Speak by Parker Palmer, How We Meet and Why It Matters, The Art of Pilgrimage, The Power of Ritual. It's been an amazing few days. It is very intense. I am working from 10 till 5, but I am loving every single minute of it. And the fact that it starts at 10, which is why I'm early for the midweek reflection this week. So what I wanted to share with you is that profound joy when you find that thing that resonates with you and it fills your cup. I've had some insights over the last, not just through this course, but I'd say, maybe the last month, that have really renewed my sense of hope and renewed my spirit. And so I am profoundly grateful for that. And this course is one of those things. And I encourage you to do what you need to do to find those things that profoundly renew your spirit. Because the joy, the lightness, the buoyancy that you get from that is tremendous. And no one can give that to you but you. And so I encourage you to take this time this week, whatever you are experiencing in worship or otherwise, and spend some time finding out what brings you joy. And then think about how you can replicate that in your life, if not every day, at least once a week, or, as often as you can, because that is important. And the other thing that I am learning is that oftentimes, if we are feeling down and cranky and lonely, it will surprise you to know that our instinct isn't to solve that by going out and being with people, which would make sense if we're lonely, right? Our instinct is to go into survival mode. And so we kind of actually further isolate ourselves, which I'm sure you can see the spiral that will start. So I encourage you to find your joy and to pay attention. If you're feeling grumpy and cranky and lonely, then instead of protecting yourself, have the courage to go out and be with someone. Call a friend up for coffee. Go sit in a restaurant. Talk to a random stranger. It's actually quite more life-giving than it sounds. And yeah, just do something that puts you out there a little bit, and maybe it will surprise you how much it fills your cup. So friends, I have to get back to my classwork, and it has been a pleasure. As always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you next week. Bye.